Ready? Okay.
Starting you here. Silent jam.
Am I done jamming now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. I know it's been a long month without me. You've missed me dearly, and I have missed you. And I'm very excited to be back at it. I have a lot of thoughts. It's the beginning of March, the coming of spring. I hope everybody had a great Groundhog Day. He came out. He's gay. And that's good. He's not afraid of his shadow anymore. I think it's the biggest thing. He doesn't have to worry about it now. It's not following him around like it did when he was young, because now he's out and proud.
Gone to therapy.
Yes, he has. He's gone to groundhog therapy.
He did dry January.
He did. No wet mud, just dry mud. Really harder to dig through, but teaches you a lot about yourself. It builds self-esteem in the groundhog community. Groundhogs get therapy from real hogs. So every therapist for a groundhog is actually a pig. And he came back. He feels good about himself. He feels a lot of pressure because yearly people really expect a lot from him. And his son was primed and prepped to take over the family business. However, he does not want to. He's actually shacked up with a rabbit right now, really causing a lot of drama in the groundhog family. But
Caddy shacked.
yeah, caddy shacked. Kitty cat shack. Shack a cat. She's like Shaka Khan. I don't know what that means. Anyway, here we are. And here's some fun news. Aaron and I got engaged.
Oh, show both cameras.
Yeah. Now I get to say things like, he did good. And I have this really new funny bit that I've been doing where I take off the ring anytime Aaron says something I don't like and hand it back to him. He loves it.
Maybe you'll do that on the pod.
Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, depending on what you say, definitely. I've been thinking about some things. We've got some things to discuss, some midwinter thoughts.
What are you doing with your shirt?
What do you mean?
How are you wearing?
It's a little off to the side. It looks fine now.
It looks worse.
I think it looks pretty good. This is my favorite outfit. I've worn it every day. It's pajamas. I actually wore this to an industry party during Just for Laughs and with my robe, and everybody thought I was just in a really nice red dress. So no one cares about what you're doing. Wear whatever you want. Also, I think what you wear on your feet matters increasingly less and less every year, because no one's like, if someone's looking at your feet long enough to be like, you have dumb shoes on, they're a freak.
Yeah, people wear Crocs all the time.
Yeah, you freak.
The pandemic kind of ruined all that.
The pandemic. No, I don't blame the pandemic. I think everybody should just be allowed to wear whatever footwear they want. It's never going to be looked at as a whole outfit. You're standing in little clusters of people when you're at a party. Nobody's staring at your feet. You're fine. Wear the slippers. You know what I've been thinking about recently is that I don't think men have any musicality anymore. Isn't that sad? Okay, hear me out. I feel like men used to have a lot of melody, like a lot of melody in them. But they were repressed and Christian and sad. So I feel like if you're religious or repressed in any way, you're going to make great music. We got great music out of that, back in the day, and now every single man who's making music is just wearing bright nail polish and a beanie being like, bling, 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 bling.
Like Owl City.
Wow. Yeah, or just like random noise mixes. Every single bisexual man is just making noise mixes.
If 10 million fireflies.
Even that, yeah, that's terrible.
Sing to the sun.
You really want to sing it? Go for it, honey. Go for it. This is your time to shine.
It's hard to make myself believe that planet Earth
turns. I think wasn't he a rapist?
Oh, really?
Owl City? Yeah, I think there's something.
A2 Owl City?
There's something wrong with Owl City.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, Owl City. I actually think the lead singer's actually a real pervert.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I don't know. Look it up. Look it up. Producer Aaron on it.
Owl City canceled.
I'd like to make myself believe
that I am not
a creep. Yeah, you should look it up and see. But anyway, I'm not even talking about Owl City. I'm just talking about all of the weird alternative sound mixes that are coming from the minds of every man who shops at Whole Foods. I feel like there's a direct link between being an artsy 21st century man who's healing his masculine and having absolutely no musical talent. Just none. Just no concept of sound anymore. But you go back to those old days, those repressed men who were doing, I don't know, the closeted Christians. God, those guys can sing. The cowboy hat closeted Christians. Whew. God, those guys can sing. Hold a tune, carry it. They got the blues in them. Elvis stole all of his music from black people. Could sing. Could sing.
What take are you taking?
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying that if men are evil, for some reason it helps them sing.
Evil men can sing?
Evil men can sing.
So Adam from Owl City, that's what made him so good?
It's made him so good. That's what made him top of his class.
I don't think it's true. This seems debunked.
You think what? Owl City?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't have time to get into a
I don't
debate on Owl City's sexual history, perversion. Yeah. But or like, I feel like anybody who's lived through a really hard time in life can also sing. It doesn't have to just be evil men. It can also be like men who are not evil but have just lived through something really hard,
Okay.
Like, what was that guy's name who was blind? Ray Charles?
Ray Charles.
Yeah. It's hard to be blind. Got to be good at something.
Beethoven was deaf.
Singing. Yeah. Beethoven. Fuck. You figured it out for us.
So you're saying trauma breeds talent?
I'm saying trauma breeds talent in men who can sing. And then if men don't have enough trauma or have like too much wokeness to them now,
then they got to work way harder.
They got to work way harder to find that melody. They don't have it. They just don't have it. And listen, I'm not saying we go back. I'm not arguing that we should go back into the repressed ages of the modern man. I'm just saying that there was something about going through tough shit and also just being like, I don't know, having some sort of secret. It feels like you have a secret. Some of those men who were singing back in the day feels like they got a little secret, The Beatles got secrets for sure.
Yeah, that haircut.
That haircut's hiding secrets. What's under there? The fact that you can't see their ears? What's in their ears? Two little rats playing guitar.
Ratatouille situation?
Ratatouille situation in the ears.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Ha-la-la-la. Yeah.
The original headphones.
Tiny little robins in there singing. Who knows? Now, does this theory hold up in court if I think about it for more than 5 seconds? No. It doesn't. No, it doesn't at all.
Would you say this under oath?
No, because I feel like I could debunk myself at every turn as I'm talking it out. But what I do stand by, regardless of how the men of yesteryear made their music, is that current men in indie music have no concept of melody. It's just plink plonk, plink plonk. Have you heard dubstep lately? Womp, 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 womp.
No one's heard dubstep lately.
Womp womp. Isn't it important still? EDM, Fred again. Who's that?
I don't know who Fred again is, but everyone seems to love him.
Fred again and again and again. Whose name is Fred again?
Been there, Fred that.
Fred done, Fred before and after. Before and after. I have no idea who these people are. But all I know is that all I know is that musicality is lost in men now.
But Fred has it again.
Fred has it again?
Yeah.
I don't think he has it.
Well, then I don't
He's
know
just
what he was
playing
like before.
These are all, everyone's a DJ. DJ used to be not a real job. DJ used to be a thing for kids' birthday parties and bat mitzvahs.
DJ used to mean something.
No, DJ meant nothing, and that was the way it should be. Now DJ means everything.
DJ was a radio disc jockey, and then and then there was like the rise of DJ Snake and DJ Khaled.
DJ Snake. You said that with so much venom in it.
No,
DJ Snake.
How else would you say DJ Snake?
DJ Snake.
DJ Snake vibes.
DJ Khaled. Another one.
DJ Khaled wasn't a DJ.
No, he wasn't a DJ. He just wanted to be. See, everybody's just taken DJ and just thrown it at the wall. Absolutely mashed it up against the wall.
Deer jerky.
And used it to be like, yeah, this is me now. Every DJ I've ever seen looks jacked, but like they only eat McDonald's. They look like they work out every day, but they only eat McDonald's. They look severely unhealthy, but with some muscular out frame.
So like children.
No.
Like like
Children have never looked like they're jacked, but only
Not
eat McDonald's.
jacked,
I've
they
never,
have the mind
I've
of
never
children.
seen a little kid on the street and been like, that kid looks like it fucking pumps iron and eats only nuggets.
I bet that kid can spin track.
Yo, I bet that kid can do 40 push-ups and then down a McFlurry. No, I've never thought about that when I'm looking at a child.
Okay, isn't DJ known for being one of the big red flags you can date in a man?
I think everything is a red flag, but I think DJ's gotten a bad rep for sure. I think dating a man in any artistic form is a dangerous game. Dangerous game. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because now you have the intersection of like ego, masculinity, but in order to be an artist, you have to have a little bit of femininity. You have to have the creativity, a little bit of softness.
Soft.
And if you're a man who's trying to get pussy and you are artistic, you now have like the trifecta combination because your art allows you to be a little bit more feminine, a little bit softer in theory. But then you also have the masculine ego, and there's nothing that boosts ego more than arts or sports. So it's a terrible, terrible, terrible combination. And to be a DJ is to be like a bad artist because like
if you're playing other people's artists.
You're just fucking spinning discs and tracks. I have no respect for the job. I also have no respect for men doing the job because every single party I've went to where there's women DJs, it's been 1,000 times better because they're actually just like playing good mixes and like using their melodic intuition to that women have melody. They have melody. They bring more artistry back into the job of DJ. But every single time I've seen a man be a DJ, I'm like, if you were actually good at this, you'd be a musician.
That's true.
And you're not good at it. But for some reason, you're on the stage and everyone's cheering and everyone's like waiting for you to drop the bass. So everyone's like, yeah, yeah, just sitting in the crowd like, wow. Everyone's on Molly. And so you think everybody loves you. And maybe everybody in their mind does love you, but they don't. What they love is the songs that you're playing.
And Molly.
And each other. Yeah. And the concert. And the night out.
Right. There must be some skills.
I'm sure. The only skills I've ever seen, though, are when women DJ. Literally. Because every single time I have been to events, particularly queer events, where there's women DJing. And then a man takes over for a couple hours and then a woman DJs again. And you can just see the difference in the dance floor. And also you can just see the difference in the energy in the room. When women are doing it, they're like, okay, what 2 songs would be good together? What could I blend? What would people like to hear? They play the right thing. Every time a man steps in, he goes, let's see. What if Halo by Beyonce was sped up by 1,000 so that you couldn't sing along to it? And then we added like a terrible, terrible track that actually doesn't go with it at all. That's like 8,000 beats per minute. What if that happened? And so it's like, remember those miles, Bill? Now, what? I'm like, nobody's dancing. Everyone's upset. How am I supposed to? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
It's kind of true.
Every single time. And then one time I said that, and I was out with some friends, and my friend was like, "Oh, that's my friend DJing right now."
Red flag.
And normally I would be like, "Oh my God, no, they're actually good." I would abandon myself just to make sure that it's nice for someone in the moment. But I was like, I'm actually done. I'm not this bitch anymore. And I was like, sorry, your friend is bad. And she was like, no, sometimes he's really good. And I was like, not right now.
Sometimes he's good.
Why are we defending men who are bad at what they're doing? They're just bad. They can be your friend. Actually, no, you know what? I don't even think she said he's really good sometimes. She said he's a really nice person. And then she told me about how he DJ'd her wedding and wouldn't play any of the songs that she wanted. Actually, that's what happened. Just had a flash of memory. So you're telling me that you're defending this man who showed up to your wedding. You said, hey, can you play these songs? And he said, no.
Can't do it.
I'm actually going to, no. I'm going to do Rebecca Black's Friday, but so fucking fast, it's unrecognizable. And I'm going to blend it with something from the Beach Boys. Like, what? And then you're still defending this man who at your wedding did not give you what you want. If, Aaron, I swear to God, if we get married when we get married, if there is a it's still you gotta prove yourself.
Still time to fuck it up.
When we get married, I swear to God, if there's a DJ there who says no to any of my songs, I will be like, you are fired. You are absolutely fired.
You should just put a playlist on.
Probably.
You love putting a playlist on.
My playlists are all bad though because it's all recently added songs. So it goes from like Megan Thee Stallion into like
Just put some thought into
Leanne
it.
Rhymes, and it has no flow.
Half the fun of a DJ is like when the song first comes on, you're like, I know this song.
Yeah.
And then slowly figuring out what they're doing to it.
Just don't mess with. Just don't try to be a hero.
But
The
if you
thing
just leave it on, then you're not a DJ. I guess you are.
Yes, you
technically.
are.
Yeah, that's true.
It's how you mix it. It's how you blend it. It's how you curate the vibe. You're basically just like, you basically just have superior aux privileges for the rest of the night. And just do something with that. Listen, you're not going to be a big producer of beats and music. And if you are, then work on that in your own time. And when you get wedding gigs or you get party gigs, just play the stuff that people like so people trust you and go, oh, yeah, that's a good DJ. Like, I don't care about your journey. I don't care what beats you want to produce. I promise you nobody's buying that remix. Nobody's buying that freaking remix that you're making because it's bad. And if you see no one dancing on the floor, learn from it. Grow and learn. You're bombing. No one likes it. Everyone's standing around having no idea how to jump up and down to this.
Jump on it.
Nobody wants to hear Lady Gaga's Telephone at a breakneck pace.
You would.
No, I would. It pisses me off because it's not even the song I like anymore.
Yeah.
Hello, baby, can you thing? I got no service in the club. Fuck, stop. In the
You would like DJing.
Yeah, I would.
I think if you were in control, I think you would
Yeah,
like
I would.
it.
I would like
get
to
to make
DJ.
sounds.
Yeah, but
And you also get microphone.
yeah. DJ C, what's up?
See what's up.
DJ C.
What's up?
I would do like
DJ Cunt.
you know those like that like Zoltan thing that it's like I would be DJ C, but it would be like double entendre, like C, like all knowing.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, your future is to dance. And then I would play something really cool. No broke boys, no thing. I'm that bitch ain't no he paid. That's the only
I
song
put
that's
in a
acceptable
request?
that quickly. What?
Can we play Fireflies by Owl City?
No.
But only at 20x.
I'm not doing anything at 20x.
Can we play XCX at 2x?
XCX at 2x is good. XCX is 2x. we could rock with XCX at 2x.
That would be my DJ name.
XCX 2x?
DJ 2x XCX.
2x. Triple X 2x XCX.
Yeah.
Nice.
DJ
And you
Triple
just
X
have
is
your
good.
dick out the whole time.
That'd be sick.
You're moving around really quickly and you're on drugs.
DJ Dick out.
DJ Dick out. DJ Dick.
DJ.
Dick out. Dick out D. I like that. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know what my DJ name would be. DJ C. DJ C's kind of mid. I feel like I could come up with something
DJ
better.
Clit Flick.
Flick a clit. DJ Red Ruby. Red Ruby.
You're not red. That'd be like if you're a redhead.
Oh, true that. Well, what am I supposed to model it off of my short hair?
Yeah, and you're tall. DJ Giraffe Pussy.
DJ Giant Man.
DJ Tallest little boy in the world.
Tallest little boy you ever seen. DJ built on McDonald's and lifting iron.
You love the mindset being a jacked toddler who eats McDonald's. That's
I kind of am that person.
Yeah, you're
I
a
kind of am a
DJ.
jack toddler. I already am a DJ. Fuck, I'm a DJ. I'm the thing I hate.
you have DJ vibes.
Do I?
Kinda.
I thought I had off-duty stripper vibes.
Off-duty stripper.
I prefer off-duty stripper
You don't know
vibes.
how to wear your shirt.
I don't know how to wear my shirt. I prefer off-duty stripper vibes to DJ vibes. Actually, no. Women DJs are great. I don't know why I keep thinking about men DJ because they make me mad. Women
I
DJs
like,
always have like a hot little neon top on and some like fishnets, but on their stomach.
That's from women DJs?
Yeah. And they always have like, and they always get the hot girls to dance for them too. So they're like up there like DJing, and then there's like hot girls like, I want to my way. So
White
cool.
Owl City. I like strip club DJs.
I've never noticed them.
No?
No, I'm looking at the
Because they're
one.
like, they announce it, and then they're trying to like, get people to give it up. What is happening?
I don't know. Pay for the Patreon. You can see my.
We don't have Patreon yet, but
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to.
We don't have it.
You might get your
We need to
TikTok.
make more episodes. I might get my boobs. I'm not getting my boobs out.
She's off duty.
Aaron doesn't like my boobs. He always pretends that he does, but he doesn't.
I love them.
The truth is he doesn't care. That's the sad truth is he doesn't care. He never gives them any attention.
You don't even like my balls.
Oh my God. We're going so off the rails on this one.
I gotta cut that.
You don't even like my balls.
You never say hi.
DJ, do you like my balls?
DJ, do you like me?
Yeah. I just think if you're going to be a DJ and you're a man.
Well, DJs at strip clubs have to be men.
Why?
I've never seen a woman one do it.
It would be so much better.
It probably would be.
It'd be so much better.
But they're always men. They're like, give it up for...
But see, they have no
Sarandon.
musicality. They have no musicality.
Well,
DJs.
the women pick their songs. They just pick 3 songs.
Sorry, yes, I know. I'm not talking about.
It's more mic control.
Yeah,
So like, make it rain, fellas.
it's true. I like that.
Yeah.
Give it up for Pony Brittany. You're like, what? What's her name?
What would your stripper name be?
Stripper name? Pony Brittany. She's half horse.
Horse on the top, lady on the bottom.
Yeah.
Reverse centaur.
Reverse centaur, yeah. I would be half fish, fish on the top, woman on the bottom.
Hell yeah.
Classic.
That is a classic.
But it would smell like fish on both. Oh, and then I would.
Oh.
Ow! Damn. No, what would I be? I would. My stripper name?
Yeah.
Chastity. It has to be Chastity.
Chastity means purity and
Yes, yes. And I would come out all virginal. Life is a mystery. Me walking out slowly, lights fading. It's totally a different vibe. Everyone must stand alone. Here I come. I hear you call my name. And you see the pole just slowly drop from the ceiling. And it feels like hand wrapped around the pole. Home. And then you just see I have this white fluffy robe, right? Like long white ruffles, feathers, like one of those like divorcee robes,
Angel
but it's like
wings.
ice, angel, white, all the thing. And then when I say
Halo.
feels like home, and I grab the pole, all of a sudden it's like da-na-na-na-na, and then the robe just drops, and I'm in this like stunning white, but like angel feather wings like across my vagina, one angel wing on one tit, one angel wing on the other tit, and then I'm just spinning, and then I'm just up and I'm spinning around the pole. When you call my name, it's like a little- it's epic. But
It is
I need
epic.
longer hair for this.
No, you don't.
100% I would, because the hair would need to be up. I come out of my little robe, all virginal, all sweet. My shoes are high, but they're glass. Okay, glass
Like
slipper.
Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella-ish. And then when it goes da 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 da, my hair falls out, my robe falls off, and I'm just and I have 2 angel wings on my back like Victoria's Secret that just go boom. And you call my name. Yes. And then I spin around.
That's crazy.
Like a little man. Yeah.
Love
I
it.
want to take you there. And then I would have to do something. I would have to have like an angel bit as I went around to the men and
You
the
should be a
women who were
secret
there.
devil.
Oh my God, maybe I'll have little birds come out of my bra and out of my panties. Every time someone tips me, a little chickadee comes out. Butterflies.
A dead
Butterflies.
canary.
They're all dead. Dead
Do
animals.
not go in there.
But it would have to be chastity. I just don't see any other way. I just
Really?
don't see any other way forward for me than chastity. Because, and men love that. Men love a virgin. Men would be so excited to see a virgin at the strip club. They'd be so excited.
You think so?
Yes, men are obsessed with virgins.
I don't know.
You all are obsessed with virgins. Every single one of you.
I don't know.
Every single man you ever meet is obsessed with virgins. And I'll tell you why. Because even if they don't want to date a virgin and they don't want to be with a virgin in the moment, they want their woman to have like never been with anyone else, in theory.
Well, yeah.
See?
You don't want a virgin.
See?
You
You don't want a virgin. You don't actually want a virgin because number one, that's creepy. And like you can use your brain enough to be like, I don't want to date an actual virgin. But when you are with the woman that you're with, you still want her to have like, in your mind, you want to be able to know that she's not a virgin, but pretend that she is.
You're right.
And that's true.
You're right.
Yeah. So if you saw that at the strip club, like obviously you know I'm going to get my tits out. You know I'm not a virgin, I'm a stripper. But then for a moment, your suspended disbelief is just like, when you come on.
It's her first time.
Yeah, she's my sweet little angel.
This is her first time doing this ever.
But she's perfect at it.
And she's amazing at it.
She's amazing at it. It's her first time doing it. But she's mature and perfect, and she's figured it out.
It's true.
It's insane.
Is that too much to ask
The standards that you guys set for us are truly out of this world. I was looking up today if there are any women in comedy considered geniuses, and there's not.
Why?
If you look up any
Why?
if you look up comedic genius and lists of comedic geniuses, you will never find a woman on that list.
They always put Sarah Silverman up there.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
They put Sarah Silverman, Wanda Sykes, and
They put them in Joan Rivers, and they put them in the top.
At the tippy top.
But it's not at the top. And you can AI overview all of the internet now, so.
ChatGPT. Are women smart? Great question. Thanks for asking.
Women have traditionally not been smart, but recent years, they've really upped it. They've really gotten their game up. They've really figured it out. It's because, do you know why? It's because men don't want to relate to women comedically. So we have to make them.
Why do we need, couldn't women carry a female genius to the top?
What?
Couldn't women carry a female genius comedian to the top, or
they could, but it's
50% men, because all these famous guys, Louis and they always say it's like mostly men at their audience.
Exactly.
And women, they've been dragged there.
Yeah. Well, you need women in the audience 100%, but you also need women to support and uplift other women, which is happening a lot more in comedy. It didn't used to. Women were just the primary audience for stand-up because also like they weren't seeing themselves. But now you have some like weirder alt male comics as well that are attracting a very feminine audience. And I think women in comedy who are also attracting a feminine audience. And the more that you can do that, the more that you can build that audience. It opens new pathways. There's trails to be ablazed. There's trails to be set on fire. But at the same time, it is crazy that the word genius, mostly in lots of fields, is reserved for men. I mean, it's not crazy. It's like so predictable and makes a lot of sense in every way. But wild. Should be wild out there. And yet, men in the 21st century can still not find a melody to save their frickin' life.
Genius originates from Latin genius.
Good.
Guardian spirit, inborn nature, derived from genere.
Guardian spirit, much like chastity, first time on the poll. No?
Derived from genere, to beget, bring forth.
Genere like canary that would come out of my bra.
And the Proto-Indo-European root, gen, to produce.
Ooh, to produce. Like men producing money for a stripper. Or strippers producing their own songs. Geniuses are all strippers.
Originally referring to a Roman spirit guiding a person's life.
So it's all godlike.
It's like a spirit guiding you.
Aw.
It's a guardian spirit.
Aw. And that's where genius comes from.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
To bring forth
a
someone.
Guardian spirit?
Yes.
You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember that thing that was always like, Christians love this one. Christians eat their own dick over this one. It's the old like proverb where you're walking in the sand and Jesus is walking beside you, and then you get tired or some shit, and then you see that there's only one set of footsteps or something, and then Jesus was like, I carried you.
They do.
And you're like, oh my God. Every Christian wants to fuck Jesus.
Well, he's hot.
Maybe that's why they made him so hot, because they were like, temptation. You can't have him. No.
Just praise him.
Just look at him. Look at this hot lesbian looking man.
Get on your knees and
look at this hot NB queen.
Don't call Jesus an NB.
Why?
Because he is the Lord.
What? You get really Catholic and offended every time I talk about Jesus being a lesbian who's had top surgery, and I don't know why.
Because it's going on the internet.
Who cares?
They care.
Do you really think any fan I'm trying to attract? First of all, I have 7 fans, but if I get more fans, do you really think they're going to be hardcore Christians?
What if you go on hard on Christian talk and they drag you?
I don't care.
You don't want to go into Christian talk?
What?
It's a hellscape.
No. Listen.
Christ
listen. If anyone was listening to me and who was religious, respect, I don't think they would be the type of religious person to be offended by a comedian musing and laughing about Jesus having top surgery. And if they're that hardcore Christian, there's no way in freaking hell they're still listening after all the chastity angel talk.
They listen so they can drag you.
Why are you so obsessed with my Christian hater fan base?
'Cause
I don't think they exist. Have we ever gotten any comments from any? We don't even know that many Christians.
they're gonna make us a living hell, and we're gonna have to repent.
No.
We're gonna have to do a press conference.
Your Italian Catholicism comes out in weird, wicked ways sometimes.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before.
Because I'm a sinner.
Yeah. Is that why? Like, why?
Because I don't know. I have a guilt.
Is it?
Probably.
But you weren't raised Catholic.
Yeah, but you can't be sinning.
No, be serious for a second. Why is it whenever I talk about Jesus, are you like, we can't air this, it's offensive? But after all the other stuff that I say,
Yeah.
why is it that one that makes you feel like strange?
I don't know. Because I feel like they're powerful.
What's powerful?
The Christian base.
Yeah, but I'm not hating on Christians. I'm not even saying Jesus didn't exist. I'm just saying he looks like a lesbian who had top surgery.
I feel like that's worse than saying he didn't exist.
Why? Why?
Okay.
Why is that worse?
I don't know.
I think it's fine. I think it's a compliment. Why is it bad?
It's not bad.
Jesus looks hot. Jesus looks like a sweet NB queen. King.
Sweet envy.
Why is it bad? I'm not even saying anything bad.
No,
He
you're
looks
not.
great.
You're not.
He looks awesome. I don't care. I don't care what he's done. I've had lip filler. We all we do stuff to our bodies.
I wish I was jacked like Jesus.
Yeah. Well, why does it bother you?
I don't know.
Do you think it has something to do with like internalized Christianity?
I don't know. Maybe.
Really?
It's a fear of the church.
What is?
Me.
You're afraid of the church?
Yeah.
What do you think the church is going to do?
I feel like they can do anything.
Here's the thing. Real religion, whatever it is based on loving each other and like a belief in something. Now, I'm not a religious person, but I can get down with that. I can get down with loving each other and believing in something greater than yourself. I like that. I don't know if it falls under any specific religion for me, but if it does for you, amazing. That's awesome. But also the world is full of people making jokes. And it's Jesus. It's like Jesus was hanging out with prostitutes. He wasn't taking himself too seriously. Jesus was never you think Jesus was taking himself too seriously? Actually, he took himself pretty seriously. Now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the stuff that he did was pretty hardcore.
They take everything he says seriously.
Right.
They take people who talk about him seriously.
Why?
Because
I don't think I'm saying anything wrong. And I think anybody who's cool and religious would be down with it. And also anyone who's not cool and religious probably hates gay people, and then I hate you. So bye.
well, I think we just gotta put some respect on his name.
There's so much respect on his. What, you don't have respect for MB kings and queens?
Of course I do.
What if Jesus is a part of this community? You don't know.
Pretty sure he invented the he/him pronouns.
We've never seen his penis.
Someone has.
Who?
They musta.
It's always a loincloth. It's always a loincloth. It's never bare.
There's never a naked Jeezy.
I don't think so. We don't know. We don't know what he's got going on.
He's packing.
What if he transcends gender and sex? What if Ariana Grande has a song called God is a Woman. Is that offensive?
It suggests that he was crucified fully naked.
Oh.
As Romans used total nudity to maximize the shame and dehumanize the victims.
How big was it?
Well, artistic depictions typically add a loincloth for modesty. Accounts indicate all garments were removed.
Can we find photos? I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah, there's some naked Jeezy.
There's some naked Jesus. Does he look good?
Very modest.
Very modest?
Honestly, pretty similar to mine.
Yeah? A solid. That's solid work. Cool.
Chiseled.
How is this not offensive?
Because I am in God's image.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Just so
Jesus walks.
God show me the way.
The devil's trying to bring me down.
Just so
It would be crazy if the Christian heaven was real, and then I got all the way to heaven, and then they were like, "Nope," because remember that that
Episode
that
31.
couple months that you tried to make NB Jesus a thing. And I'd be like, "What?"
Nope, you can't get in.
Then I wouldn't want to be in heaven. I'd be
Straight
like,
to
"You guys
hell.
aren't freaking cool with that. I'll be in hell."
You know how they say hell is like hanging out with your sins forever?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your sins are, you just repeat it in hell.
Mm-hmm.
So your sin is just hanging out with NB Jesus.
That's awesome.
Forever.
That's awesome. I'll be the new Mary Magdalene.
Hell yeah.
I'll be the new prostitution.
Well, then she gave birth to, no, she didn't. Who was Mary Magdalene?
His prostitute friend, his stripper friend.
No, right. But his mother was also Mary.
Yeah, there's a lot of Marys. People were very unoriginal with names back then.
Maybe he liked Mary Magdalene.
Everybody named everything the same. Maybe he did like Mary Mag. Maybe they had a little thing.
A little Oedipus going on.
Oh, you mean he liked his mother? Oh,
No, he liked Mary because she reminded him of his mother.
because they had the same name.
Yeah.
Would you ever date anybody who had your mom's name?
No.
You said that unconvincingly. No.
It'd be pretty hard. Could you do it?
No.
You date Joe?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard.
It'd be really hard.
It's come up. My name's so common that sometimes girls are like, I would, but you have the same name as my brother.
I would, but you have the same name as my brother. What's the question that you're propositioning when they say I would, but you have the same name as my brother?
I wasn't questioning anything.
What were you asking?
They're just like, you're cute, but you have the same name as my brother.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I would, but
I would if it wasn't for...
I would, but I'm full. Okay.
I'm full of my brother.
I'm full of my brother. Ew!
You.
Gross. Gross. Do you have questions for me?
You're gross. Anything else you want to talk about?
I think I've exhausted the Jesus topic. And what else did I want to say?
JFL?
JFL. No.
Nope.
I've been working out a lot. You guys. And
Flex.
one thing I've noticed about the community centers that I work out at is that the treadmills are always overlooking the public pool. And I think that's really scary because you're forcing us to look at nothing else except for all of the kids in the public pool. And that's really weird. And sometimes I look over next to me and there's a guy on the treadmill and he's running a little too hard and fast, if you know what I mean. He's running like he's going to get him.
Like a donkey with a carrot.
Exactly. It's creepy. It's creepy. It's like I watch all of the dynamic. Today I was watching these like parents on the pool deck, and then I was looking and I saw that there was like swimming lessons going on. And so there was instructors, and most of the instructors, I was a swimming instructor. Most of the instructors, like 16 to 21-year-olds, they look hungover. They look dead behind the eyes. They do not want to be in the pool under the fluorescent lights, but they are there. They're putting the kids on flutterboards or getting them to kick around. But it was like this when I taught swimming as well. And it was like this when I was looking at it today. There's also one random older man with long hair and a beard, like scraggly long hair and a beard. Looks like he played bass guitar for 34 years. And he's in there as an instructor. And he's next to like the littlest kid you've ever seen, just like kicking her feet across the pool. And I'm like, that doesn't sit right with me. You know, at a certain point, you age out of swim instructor if you're a guy with long hair. Like at a certain point, you got to give up the dream of teaching kids to swim and not drown. Like, you know, there's only so much we can do for you, sir. To work at the community center, to be teaching kids to be wet, to look. The thing is, these are the kind of men that look wet when they're dry. You know, these are the kind of men that look that go from oily to wet. Like there's really not a lot of other variations that they have throughout their life. These are the kind of men who only eat frozen dinners.
Aw.
We don't feel bad for these men.
You're talking about like career lifeguards.
They've chosen this. Yeah, it's not even lifeguards. Lifeguard to me is a bit more, you know, you're dry, you've got the flutterboard, you're standing, you're watching. No, these men are now having to egg beater tread their way across the deep end with a tiny girl the size of a Skittle, teaching her how to swim with their long hair just just in curtains around their face, just strings,
Yeah.
like a mobile,
Well,
and a beard that just is never going to get dry. And it's at a certain point, no more, Once you reach your mid-20s with a look like that, you got to transition. You got to transition to being a barista, working at a grocery store. I don't know. It can't be swim teacher. Because if I was a parent and I was showing up on the deck with my tiny little kid and I saw this freaking Sasquatch man in the water, this what looks like a hair-eating drain clog waiting for me in the water to give me your kid. It's like, no, Philip, I won't be.
Philip.
You gotta go, my guy. You gotta do something else with your life.
You're done.
Yeah, go back to your basement, figure it out, get a degree in IT. Let's move on. Move on. Start an alternative steel drum band. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do what you were destined for. It's not teaching swimming. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's been creeping me out about the community center lately. And
I feel like you had a lot of time to think about this.
Today?
No, just on your runs in the pool.
Yeah. Because I'm always looking. I see kids do some awesome stuff at the pool, though, too. One kid went up to the slide, crossed both his arms over his chest, slapped down, like threw himself back, and then legs wide apart just went down like a terrible A. just an A that was up and walking and fell flat on its face and then shot out the slide.
Easy A.
Yeah. Ah! It was great.
Screaming. Okay, I have a couple questions.
What?
From the fans.
Okay.
Before we say goodnight.
Okay.
That was a good session. From Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think about dating a coworker? Specifically, a superior.
Do it.
Really?
Why not?
Jeopardize your whole job. I guess
Yeah,
the
I guess it
job
depends.
is more jeopardizing you.
I guess it depends on how much you like your job.
If he's a superior, then you could sue
Wow. Okay.
if it goes wrong. What is happening with your shirt?
I don't know. It's taken on a life of its own. It's trying to come out for Groundhog Day.
Not how you wear a shirt.
It's how I'm wearing a shirt today. It's fine. What do I think about dating a coworker? How hot is your coworker?
I don't know. A lot of people say that like work is something like, you go to work and there's actually not attractive people there. It's just all you see for like 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to date a coworker, I think it depends on what your job is as well. Because if you're both working in a restaurant, date the coworker. Who gives a fuck? You could get a new restaurant job any second. If they're your supervisor at the restaurant, who cares? But if this is your dream job, like, yeah, no, don't date a coworker. I think that would be bad. But everyone's always telling you not to do stuff. And the true thing is, if you're already asking the question, you're going to do it anyway. If the opportunity presents itself, you're going to do it anyway. Because every single person, I definitely know who wrote that, and I guarantee you it was a woman. Because men don't think about this. Men aren't like, should I date my coworker? Men are just like, I'm going to date my coworker. My hot coworker's into me. I'm going to date her. But women are like, should I? I shouldn't. He's my boss. The thing is, you know yourself, bitch, and you know that you have a scraggly little soul, and that if presented with the opportunity to have a super fun, romantic, whisk you off your feet moment, you're going to freaking take it. And it doesn't matter how many people, myself included, tell you, no, it's not a good idea. And then maybe you'll lose that job, or maybe things will go south and sour, or maybe it'll be the best thing that ever happened. I don't know. But it's your journey and you got to live it.
Yeah.
And this is not enough information to go off of at all. But
Superior.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a power dynamic.
I mean, I would tell any woman this: don't ever put any more effort into a man than the bare minimum. Make them work for it. They have to work for something. They used to be pack mules in another life. And if you just constantly make their lives easy for them, even if they like you at the beginning because they go, she reminds me of my mom. She wants to make me cereal every morning. They will ultimately abandon you. Don't do it. Make them work harder. However, if you are just really falling in love with somebody, there's nothing anybody can tell you. You could go to get advice from every single one of your closest friends, your parents, your church elders, and you will still go in and date that person because we are dingle dorks when it comes to love, and we're a sucker for a good romance.
Schmingelmorks.
Yeah. And if we're not suckers for a good romance, we wouldn't even be asking the question of should we date our coworkers. We would just not be dating anybody and living in a high-rise apartment with a toy poodle.
That's true. That's so true. Your dad and stepmom met at work.
Yep.
And he was a superior.
And he was like, date me. And she was like, no. And then he was like, date me. And she was like, no. And he was like, date me. And she was like, okay. Pick me up at this time. He said, I was going to meet you there. She said, no, you're not. Pick me up at this time. He said, okay.
Yo. You like to work for it.
Gotta. Essential.
Okay, do we have time for two more questions?
Okay.
Really fast.
Okay.
From Rayanne. When should you block an ex?
Rayanne.
I didn't write it.
Okay. When should you block an ex?
Immediately, right? I think immediately, and then they internalize that. I think it sends a message.
It definitely sends a message.
That's when it hurts the most.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt
What
6 months
hurts
later.
the most? Remember that song? It's being so close.
They're checking, that you're checking, and if they see you're liking the stories, they're like, oh, I won.
Okay. Tell me you've been in a toxic relationship without telling me, Aaron. Jeez.
But if you block them, they're like, fuck, I fucked up. She's the one that got away.
Yeah.
Then you win.
Yeah, I would say if you really want to move on, blocking your ex is probably a good thing to do. But if you're going to block them only to like remove them later to see how they feel, then, I mean, you could do it. You could not do it. There's no point really. The thing is, like, everything you do in a breakup is always going to be the same as the reaction of like a 4-year-old boy with ADHD. Like, you're going to do something and then 2 seconds later, you're going to want to do something different because you're like an addict. You're like a recovering addict. You know, you're coming out of this active addiction, and you're just like foaming at the mouth. So you're like, I'll block her, and then I'll sell my feet pics, and then I'll date someone else.
Yeah.
And then does she miss me? Like, every single decision you're making is like constantly in flux. So knowing that, I mean, you can block them, but it's like, it's not really going to matter what you do. But if this is from the perspective of someone who's like been away from their ex for a while, feeling like they need to get away even more, yeah, like block them, mute them, do something so that you just don't have to see them. Because if you don't have to see them in your online world, it will be a lot easier, I think, to get over it and move on.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true. So immediately.
Sorry, yes, Aaron, you were right. Sorry,
I was
Aaron
right.
needs me to tell him he's right.
I got one.
At least 3 times a day, otherwise he explodes.
Okay, here's the other end of that spectrum. From Charlene.
Okay.
How do you set boundaries with exes that you're still close with?
You shouldn't be close with your exes.
But sometimes, you know, like in the movie Her last night, you know, you date for like 2 seconds in college and then you're like, oh, we're friends.
Yeah, but if you're asking the question, do you have to set boundaries?
Then yeah, you're right.
Then this is obviously somebody who's not respecting, or like you feel the need to have boundaries. Like, if someone's an ex and years later you end up friends, I don't think that you would necessarily I mean, you can set normal boundaries like you do in any relationship, but I don't think you'd feel the need to like enforce them. But if somebody is an ex that you're just, why do you need to be close to that person?
That's true.
Why?
You broke up for a reason.
We already have enough. You have enough friends. I know you have enough friends. I know for a fact you have enough friends. And I know that if you don't feel like you have enough friends, you could go make more friends. You could be spending more time trying to find people who like the same things as you, who haven't been inside of you, and who you enjoy. There are lots of people that you could be friends with. It doesn't need to be people that you have a complicated sexual history with. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And if you're trying to hold on to something and you're trying to set a boundary, my guess is you're lying to yourself in some capacity.
You're a liar.
Yeah. I understand. I understand why, and I understand that it's hard. And I've heard this excuse from my friends many times. Oh, they're my good friend. They understand me. They understand you because you let them, because you had a deep, intimate, close, personal relationship with them. And the thing is, sometimes we are okay being our full selves in relationships because we feel like that's normal and expected, and we're not that okay with doing it in our friendships. So try doing that in your friendships more, trying to be more honest, try to be not as afraid of fighting, build those closer relationships in your friendships. And then you won't need this ex relationship, because ultimately they're going to have to go. Because if you're in a healthy relationship with somebody in the future, they're not going to like that you have a relationship with your ex that is so close that it needs boundary defining, because obviously somebody's breaking it. So you're just you're either delaying the problem or you're just dealing with the problem right now. Just end it. We got to cut more people off. We got to be better at this, guys. I think we all do. We all got to be a little better. It's just okay. It's okay. Not everybody likes you, and it's okay.
That's okay.
Sometimes you like someone for a while, and then you don't like them, and you leave, and it's okay. And then you just have a different life away from them, and you just don't have to be so worried about hurting everybody's feelings.
That's okay.
We don't have to be worried about hurting Christians' feelings.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Christians?
Jesus is fine.
No, I think we should still watch out for Christians.
Why?
Because Jesus walks.
Okay. They really scare you.
Because God showed me the way.
Yeah, you've done that twice now. I get
The
it.
devil's trying to break
We're
me down.
verging on vocal stim. Okay.
I'm well beyond verging.
Ah. Scary sentence.
Verging.
Like virgin?
No, not virgin.
Oh.
I'm a vocal virgin.
Okay. You're sitting like a frog.
Okay, we need to sign off.
Okay. How long has it been?
2 years.
Okay. My homework for everyone this week is to dance around your house like a little rat.
Why do you always give homework? You're
I
my
like
therapist.
I like to.
No one's ever written back being like,
I danced
here's
around my
my-
house like a little rat, and it was great.
here's my assignment,
It
teacher.
was great. Yeah, nobody does it. I'm gonna keep doing it until somebody does. I'm gonna keep doing it until somebody does the homework.
Right in.
Right in, you little rats. Rat in.
Rat in.
Get the rats in.
Get the
Yeah,
rats in your ears.
and we will. We're gonna record more of these. There's gonna be more of them.
Oh, look out.
Look
Whether
out!
you want
Watch,
them or
watch
not.
out! Duck and hide for cover. Run for cover.
Goose.
There's gonna be more for these. Oh, I love Duck, Duck, Goose, but it gave me so much anxiety. As a kid, they're going around duck. I'm like, fuck, they haven't said goose in a while. It's going to be me. And I was just so awkward. Getting up and running, terrible. Having to get up and race around there. Oh my God. Duck, Duck, Goose. Duck, Duck, Goose is like the kid version
Exciting,
of
though.
Jury Duty.
That's hilarious. You can't get out of Duck, Duck, Goose.
Can't get out of Duck, Duck, Goose. You're going to
Yeah.
goose eventually. Okay. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Wow, my shirt's doing more. Okay. And we'll
Tune
see
into
you.
the OnlyFans.
We'll see you next time. Yeah. Tune into the where I really don't figure out what to do with my shirt. Just kidding. There's no OnlyFans. It's just gonna stay like this.
Patreon coming soon.
Yeah. When? We don't know, but soon. And yes, I hope everybody is excited and has a great March. March forward. March on, soldiers.
Yeah.
Take care. Good night, honeys.